It was in Germany, but it was no fault of at all of the girl I was wrestling or the company or anything. It was just an accident. We did a takedown onto the mats, and when I fell right on my left side of my jaw.
Oh.
And I heard it go and didn't think anything of it because I just keep going. I never think about it. And sure enough, couldn't open my mouth. And then I just thought, well, maybe over time, my mouth will,
heal,
bounce back. And what happened, because it took so long for me to get it fixed, the other side overcompensated. And so they actually had to go to the other side of my jaw as well.
Ooh.
And do both sides. So that was about 12 weeks of physical therapy after to get my mouth to open up all the way. That was crazy. But that was by far the worst injury. But I've had broken rib cage, black eye, bloody nose.
The norm.
A jammed finger. Actually, I still have that injury. My left finger from a wrestling thing. I jammed my middle finger. And then the Spartan, I jammed the other middle finger on my right hand, going over this one obstacle.
Oof.
It's crazy, and as you get older, the more injuries. But and I actually had a little bit of a tiny injury just from this fight.
Uh-oh.
It happens.
Yeah.
Kind of a knotted left quad, was super knotted up, and I think it was from taking the fall. But I mean, that's just going to happen.
Yeah.
It's just part of it.
Yeah.
Part of it.
I think it was Mia who asked me what my worst injury was, and it always has been my neck.
Oh yeah, that always gets cranked. That's why I go to a chiropractor.
Actually, I have compressed vertebrae in my neck.
Oh man.
So they're talking about surgery, and that means I would be out for like 12 to 15 months.
Oh, that would be bad.
Oh yeah, well, I'm considering I have, let's say, 9 months of sick pay built up at work now.
Oh, well, that's good. All right. Well, better. But you could think of so many things that you could do for your time rather than laying down, held up,
Yeah, I could do more podcasts. Who knows?
Oh, yeah, from bed, right?
So now I mentioned who you would be a good fit in the LFC, who you would like to face. What fight would you, as a fan, would you like to see in the LFC?
Oh, let's see. Well, I absolutely love watching Jolene fight. And that was actually a pretty exciting fight to watch her and Bella, because I watched it on the live stream in the back there.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to watch Jennifer. She's such a strong woman. I'd like to see her go up against Jolene.
That would be a fun one.
Yeah, because they're like two different styles and body types. That would be an interesting fight.
Yeah. And I noticed that they don't allow punches or strikes to the head and face.
Yeah, I guess they just, because of they don't want to mess up our faces since we're wearing lingerie, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Although I think, didn't Jennifer get disqualified or something? I think I saw something where she punched somebody.
I think that was accidental, quote unquote.
Yeah.
According to what she told me. But I think that was
I saw the video of it. It was pretty fun. I was like, wow, that's pretty incredible. I guess it's just to keep it more. You could be skilled, but just to maybe lessen the
injury,
chance of a major injury, maybe.
Yeah. Most definitely. God, you're the third person in Vegas I know now, other than
that's funny.
other than my family that live there. Actually,
well, I'm a native, actually, so I was born and raised here.
Actually, I take that back. I know 4 people now. I had to think about that for a minute. Thinking is so hard for me sometimes.
Well, the cost of living is inexpensive here. No state tax. It's a major hub. Flying in and out.
Sales tax.
Yeah, the only bad thing about it is the summertime is kind of horrible, but that's why you get a pool.
Yeah.
So you can tolerate it.
Why do you think I'm going in the first part of July?
Right.
Yeah, I don't
Also,
learn.
you're staying somewhere, yeah, with a pool.
I don't learn. Yeah. I've lost. So, who have been your favorite people to work for or work with in your production company?
My production company? Oh, definitely love Jolene. Love hiring her. Caroline Pierce. Love working with her. Love Sublique Von Lux. Miss Tiffany. Dragon Lily. Love working with her. Cheyenne Jewel. I mean, the list just could go on and on. Carmen Valentina is really fun to work with. I've worked with Allie Parker. Jennifer Thomas she's really fun to work with my company. I don't know. I guess I'm lucky. There are a lot of favorites because they bring it and they're very good on camera, very good at improv and creative.
And with Jennifer especially, I mean, because she was a WWE contracted performer at one point.
Mm-hmm.
What advice would you give to a up and coming producer?
I would say be good to your fans. Be punctual on your emails. Communicate with them about when the production's going to happen, how the production went, how soon they're going to get their finished product. Because I always hear complaints from people that they wish people were more like good about getting back to them. Like I'm anal about it. I mean, I get back right away, almost maybe too much, to let them know the play-by-play what's going on. But they appreciate it, and I get a lot of repeat business. So I'd say if you want to be good in production, treat your customers like gold.
I'll take that advice. That was for me, actually.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Treat them like gold. I mean, they really do appreciate it. It's the first thing I usually get from an email is, thank you so much for getting back to me right away.
Uh-huh.
The professionalism and this and that, they love that, so...
Yeah, I'm actually getting ready to have my first shoot next month with a session-based wrestler here in Portland. And we've known each other for quite some time. In fact, if she wasn't a runner, because she does marathon running and all that, I think she would be a good fit. Her name's Monday Jones.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that is, but yeah, I think anybody would be a good fit. Well, one thing I love about the LFC too, I have to say, is that they use all shapes and sizes of girls. Tall, short, heavier, light, skinnier. I mean, it makes it more interesting instead of having like a cookie cutter, same sort of body type.
Yeah, and I've noticed that too.
There's somebody there for everybody.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it. And everybody is very skilled at what they do, and it makes it more fun to watch and more interesting. Oh
yeah, I had an absolute blast watching it. Of course, I'm going to be doing more podcasts, live podcasts, either during the show or after the show. And I do have to thank you for being a subscriber to my podcast.
Oh, no problem.
You were the very first one.
Oh, really? Oh, no problem. I figured I got to show my support,
Now I have 2 subscribers. The other is, her name's Dynamite Dana, and she performs with Modest Moms Wrestling in Sacramento.
Oh, that's cool. Never heard of that before, but that's pretty neat.
Yeah. In fact, one of my Twitter friends, this is why I'm going to Sacramento, they are throwing me a birthday party because my birthday is the same day as your brother's.
Yeah, isn't that funny? A small world.
Yes, very small world. But my birthday's cooler. I'm just saying, The whole one number thing.
Yeah.
That was not planned either. The only thing that my parents didn't do was name me.
Oh, that's too funny.
The nurse had to name me.
Oh, really?
Well, my name has 7 letters in it. What the heck, right? But yeah, they're actually going to throw me a birthday party. One of them is going to give me a birthday session.
Oh, that's nice.
Which I'm really excited about. Hopefully it goes better than my first session that I had in Las Vegas.
Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, $400 for less than 10 minutes.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
See, that's not somebody that's on...
She is.
Session Girls.
She is.
Oh, that's too bad. That's not cool. That gives everybody a bad name when you get somebody like that.
Well, and she left bruises on my face. She injured my neck even more.
Oh, she sounds awful. You should report her.
She's since apologized and refunded me some of that back.
Oh, okay. Well.
But it just kind of...
that's extreme. That's extreme. I'm not like that on mine.
Well, the fact that she hurt me, physically, left marks on me.
Yeah, that's not cool.
The bruises on my face, and I had to go to New York City, 2 days later, with bruises all over my face, and that's another story there. The New York City trip.
Man.
The New York...
Oh, boy.
Yeah, something about never going back for a long time. Well, when you sleep at the airport there in Newark for 5 days, it kind of ruins the experience for you.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, well, like I said, that's a story for another podcast.
Boy, okay.
So, who would you like to work with in a wrestling scene, per se, that you never have worked with?
Oh, that's a good question. Heck, I've worked with so many people. That's a hard one to say. In a wrestling situation.
Yeah.
I pretty much have worked with everybody that I've ever wanted to wrestle with.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's funny because people are always like, "Do you know so and so?" or "Do you know so and so?" And I'm like, "No, not really, unless I've worked with them on a set or whatever. I don't know who they are."
Yeah.
And so the same is the case for me here. I couldn't even throw out a name of who I would want to wrestle.
Yeah, it's a tough question, and I ask everybody that I interview, whether it was for my book or now with the podcast here.
Well, honestly, I like wrestling men more than I like. I mean, I love women, wrestling with women, but I really love wrestling with men, which explains why I would be on Session Girls. I mean, I've been doing it since I was a kid. I was a tomboy, roughhousing with guys.
Oh, yeah. And little known fact about myself, I was actually a wrestler in all throughout school before baseball season hit, and I tore both my ACLs.
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, if you were to ask me who I would want to wrestle, what guy I would want to wrestle, I could tell you I'd love to wrestle Keanu Reeves.
In fact, that's one of the questions that I have in my book. Which celebrity?
Celebrity?
Yeah.
Because I actually met Keanu Reeves once on a set a long time ago. He was such a gentleman, but I would think he would be a blast to wrestle.
Oh, what about Jason Momoa?
Yeah. I don't know. There's just something about Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, I actually met Jason Momoa at here in Portland last year. Yeah. You say you're a nerd, I'm a nerd, because I go to Comic-Con, okay?
Oh, I've been to Comic-Con.
Oh, I dressed up as, God, I don't know if you know who Martys is.
was Kitana from Mortal Kombat for Halloween.